Hello you guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Jessica Stockstill if you're new. Today is the first video of 2024. I'm so excited for this video. I recently went to Aspen, which I have a vlog coming of like everything going on in January, but I want to start incorporating good old school videos like this. Going into the new year and just trying to like glow up. Not even just things to look better, but to feel better and to just enter this new year with like good healthy habits. So can't wait to share all of my tips, tricks, all the things I've been doing. It's already been such an amazing year. I'm saying that it's like 12 days in. If you follow along, you know last year was like not... it wasn't my year. It was a very difficult time. A lot of change, overcoming. I felt like I grew a lot last year, which is a good thing. With your lowest lows come your highest highs, and I was so excited to just re-energize myself. I feel so revitalized. We've done so many things already to start the new year, and I feel like myself again. I feel very happy. My mindset is very focused, and I'm just in a really good place. I got a ton of new workout gear because I had not worked out for months in the end of 2023. We're resetting. Thank you Lululemon for sponsoring today's video. I'm going to show you guys all of the pieces that I got and try them on really quickly before we dive into everything else. I have a Pilates class later today, so I'm already in my little fit. This top is my favorite. I've already worn it once just as like a normal top. It's so soft. It buttons down. Love that it's in black. Feel very slimming. It's so flattering. I have it on with this bra underneath, and it's just a good like everyday top. This is one of my favorite bras that Lululemon makes. And then I also just have on some Align leggings in gray. This is one of my favorite style bras. I picked it up in this green color. It's like one of my favorite colors right now. This is the Lululemon Align v-neck bra, and this color is so stunning. I have this in white, and I believe I have it in black, and I just absolutely love it. This is called the Wunder Train track jacket. It's nice and loose fitted. I have a lot of things from Lululemon that fit very tight, so I like that this is nice and loose fitted. It looks really nice with that bra like peeking through, and them being the same color. I just like the vibe of it. It's really cute. This is a crew neck long sleeve in their fabric Nulu. It is so soft. I have a couple of other pieces in this fabric. If you think the Align material is like comfy and soft and flattering, wait until you try their new material, the Nulu. It is like unbeatable. Like I have nothing in my wardrobe that feels this soft and is this like cinching and flattering. It's just absolutely amazing. I need that top in like every color. I also picked up another Define jacket. This is the coolest color ever. I love this. I'm not typically one to pick out like colored workout stuff. I love my blacks. I just realized this the other day. I was like scrolling on my own Instagram, and I noticed that I just do not wear color. I don't know why. I like think that I have color in my wardrobe, and then when I really think about it, like I just don't. So I'm trying to step outside of my comfort zone this year and wear more color. So I loved this. I think it's very cute. These jackets just fit so amazingly. I have a lot of just regular Define jackets. This is my first cropped Define jacket, and I honestly think I like this style better. If you have a Define jacket, you know these things just suck you in while still being comfortable, and they are just like the perfect fitting workout jacket out there. The last piece that I got is called the Scuba Oversized Quilted Half Zip. This is so amazing for every day. I really needed something like this to throw on, take Sky to school, throw over a sports bra to go to a workout. It's still very flattering and cozy, but it looks really put together. I have like a lot of just like crappy sweatshirts that I need to just like discard. So yeah, that is it for all of my new Lululemon pieces. I can't wait to get my ass back in the gym and like get my body moving this year. Thank you again to Lululemon for sponsoring this portion of the video, and we're gonna get into so many different things. My nails I'll talk about later in this video. I did do them myself at home. I've made a whole video on it like 4 years ago, but I'll just refresh the memory if you haven't seen that, which you probably have not seen that. My favorite way to do my nails. I love these nails so much better than when I go to the salon. Also, before we jump into the rest of this video, I do have a spray tan on. This is my first time ever getting like a professional spray tan where a person like sprays you and she has like all the different rooms and the drying room and I've just never had a spray tan like that, probably since like maybe prom. I know I've had it done once before in high school, but I don't remember what it was for. And I typically just wear my natural skin color. I do not use like self tanners ever because I have eczema. And it flares up really badly if I use like scented things, certain self tanners. I just don't like to risk it, so I normally just have my natural skin tone, and I always am going on like warmer trips in the winter, and then I'll try to get like a tan when I'm on the trip. But this has been the first winter where I was like so pale, and we were going to Aspen and I was like, I just want to have some color on my skin. So I tried out a spray tan spot in town. I'll put her place down below if you guys live in my town. It was amazing. I told her I didn't want to be too dark. I just wanted to have like a little bit of that glow. Like if you lay out for a day and you just get like that little bit of glow, that's what I wanted. So she did like a medium tan on me. I'm happy. I like have this like nice glow. This is like 5 days later. So it was a little bit darker than this, but I really like the shade of it right now. So maybe I'll get even lighter next time, but it did not make my eczema come out so far. My eczema is doing fine. No pimples, no nothing. She sprayed my face and everything, and I'm like honestly amazed at how it worked, because I just am not a spray tan. I've never done something like this. It's kind of crazy in like the world that I live in, all this beauty stuff all the time, but I just never have felt the need to get one till now. So I'm happy that I found her. That's where we're starting. And I'm going to show you guys this makeup look. Super natural. It doesn't even look like I have makeup on. Let's get into the rest of this glow up. For the heatless curls, this is what I use. I use like a medium, oh, there's hair all over this. A medium-sized roller, a tiny roller. I use this. So start by sectioning a little triangle, clipping it away. Sorry if this is confusing. It's so hard to explain hair. Here's the first triangle, which your little roller is gonna go in, and then this is where your big roller is gonna go. And for the big roller, in like this. And I'm gonna curl this one away from the face. And it's okay if it's messy. Mine never looks good. Like I don't know how the girls on TikTok get it so perfect. And then I'm gonna take my heatless curler. This was like $9 on Amazon. I will link the exact one if you're interested. Thread it through this second roller like that. Make sure it's even. And then I'm gonna clip and part it crisscross. I'm gonna add some mousse to the hair. Everyone probably at this point knows how to do heatless curls. Some people sleep in this. I cannot sleep with this thing on my head for the life of me. This one gives you really nice bouncy waves that you can just spray and then they'll last for like a couple hours. What I like about these rollers is that it's silk, so it doesn't pull on your hair, and it comes with little matching silk scrunchies that also just lock it all into place and don't pull on your hair. So there's the final look. She's a queen, George Washington. So I'm gonna take these off now. I'm gonna start off with my favorite thing. This is like for my no makeup days, but I'm gonna show you guys the difference that it makes right now. It's by Oak Essentials, and I didn't understand the concept of it for the longest time. I just had it sitting in the drawer. I wasn't really using it. I was using it more on my body, because you can use it on your body for like dry patches and things, but it's a balm, whatever you want. But I put it on my face right now, and it gives you the most beautiful glow that like no product can ever achieve without soaking into the skin fully, like within a few minutes, and it just stays on your skin all day and makes you just radiate from within. And then I'm going to use some of these glow drops. When I opened the bottle, it all just started pouring out. I think something happened with the pressure on the plane, because like a few of my products completely exploded, which I've never had that happen before. I'm gonna use the tiniest amount of this Dior Backstage just to even out the skin tone. It almost acts as a tinted moisturizer when you use the tiniest amount. Everything we're gonna do is very minimal and light, and it's at the end gonna look like you're not wearing any makeup, your most perfect natural self, if that makes sense. We're gonna do 1 dot. It's super pigmented, and a little bit goes a long way. Sometimes I get carried away with it, but you really don't need that much. Okay, same thing on the forehead. Just 2 light dots. I'm gonna take the extra and just kind of like brush it on my eyelid. Okay, I'm gonna use this contour stick, and I'm going to slightly put a couple dots. Contoured out the nose a bit, my lips a bit using a stick. I always love adding a little bit of dimension to the nose, even on like no makeup days like this. So I'm gonna do my under eye concealer. This is the NARS Creamy Concealer, Radiant Creamy Concealer, what's it called? You can also add hairspray to this while it's sitting. I just washed my hair yesterday, so I don't want to add hairspray to it just in case you do this and it like doesn't stay. I also have a hair texture, my natural hair texture type holds styles really well, so I don't usually love to add sprays or too much product because I feel like it just weighs everything down and makes my hair feel very like sticky, and I don't obviously wash it every day, so I just want to keep it like as natural as possible. Some Tower 28 bronzer, and this is a cream, and I'm just barely adding anything and just working it into the skin very lightly. This stuff is buildable, so you don't have to like put a lot on the brush. You can just put a little bit and then keep going in until it looks how you want. But I just love how this looks like your skin is actually bronzed versus a powder bronzer, which I just have yet to find a good powder bronzer. I think it's honestly me. If you have a good powder bronzer that you love, please let me know, because I love powder bronzer. Perfect color. Tower 28 bronzer in West Coast. Oh my god. I like put this away for a while, and then I just rediscovered it, and I was like, what was I doing? Why did I ever put this away? Tiny bit of this Charlotte Tilbury one. I think like minimal blush works better on my face. I love blush, but I just sometimes if I go overboard, I feel like it ruins the whole makeup because you're just like staring at the blush. Where I like it to look like my cheeks are just naturally flushed and that there's just like a little bit of color to my skin versus just being all one color. I like that I can control this one and like manipulate it into the skin a little bit better. I'm gonna set it with this Dior blush. My favorite brow products right now are by Benefit. I just brush them up, and then I use this pen to fill in any sparse areas. Not a lot, I don't like them to be super intense. The 24-hour brow setter by Benefit, just to lock what I just did into place. Am I making, every time I do my brows, I make this like pissed off face. For lashes, best eyelash curler in the world. And then I'm gonna add just a tiny bit of Summer Fridays, a lip butter balm in the darkest shade. But I realized you have to use your finger. And it gives you the most perfect like lip color ever. It looks like this is the color like my natural lip should be without looking like you have a lip on. And I'm gonna take this out now. Let's do one side at a time. Twist, pull. The reason I love that thing is because your heatless waves come out a lot looser, but the problem is they're not going to stay as good as the other ones that have like the big bouncy waves. but sometimes this is just all I'm looking for. Natural bounce. It doesn't look like I curled my hair. It usually comes out a little bit curlier than this, but I had those sitting in for no joke, like not even 20 minutes. There's my little heatless wave, the fresh face. I'm gonna get dressed and then I'll talk to you guys about my nails. They're already done, so I can't show you how I did them. I did do these at home, but I will show you what I used. And some clips, because I've done them before. I have like a whole video on it from like 4 years ago now. But I'll give you guys like a little rundown on the nails. This is the kit that I use. It's by the brand Apres, and it has everything you need in the kit to create these gel tips. And what this is this is a gel nail stuck on your nail with like a gel manicure type of thing. So you bond it, you prime it, and then you use this. This is just basically like a thick clear gel, and I paint it on the back of the actual nail after roughing it up. And then I'll put like an overlay of from my other video of what it looks like to apply the nail. And I had a girlfriend help me with them in that video because we had only had like one of these types of lights, which you can use the light that it comes with. I just don't really love that light. I got this light off of Amazon, I believe, and it just makes doing it by yourself so much easier. So now when I have the light like this, I can come from both sides, hold the nail on while it's curing before you let go. Because when you use something like this, it's like, oh my god, this one doesn't even need a thing. I don't even use this one. It's hard to get under it, like there's no opening right here unless you like prop it up on something. Then it just gets like extremely difficult. So this was really cheap. I would recommend, if you get this kit and want to try it out, to do something like this if you're going to be doing them yourself. And then I use my big light, which is by Red Carpet, which I've had for years. It's just like to do gel nail polish, to do the nail polish once I have the nails on, because this is such a little mini light. You would have to do like each finger. It would take forever. You can use the light that it comes with to do the nail polish because you can fit 4 fingers. And then I'll also have this one hooked up, and I'll hit my thumb with this machine and then my fingers with this machine. It really is so simple. It's so fast, so much faster than going to the nail salon. And these will last like up to a month. Like they'll last like normal nails, and then once they grow out, you will have to take them off. If you don't put them on correctly, they'll pop off. But for the most part, I will get like a month out of these. So these are probably like a week old. And this is in the shade Funny Bunny with a chrome powder on top, which I love. I can either include it in a vlog or do another updated video on how I do my nails at home myself. But I've been doing this over acrylic. I've been doing this. I've had this kit for, well, actually, this is a new kit that I got last year, but I had this like 4 years ago when it, I don't know if it's when it first came out or what, when I made that video. And this, I love this brand. Salons specialize in this. Like you can literally go get this done at a salon. You can just teach yourself and learn how to do it at home, and then you can buy whatever tips you want. They have all the different shapes and styles. It's amazing. So more details on that to come. Okay, it's late in the night. I'm going to take everything off and kind of show you my nighttime skincare routine. Skincare routine that's gonna help you wake up feeling super glowy and whatever. So the best part about not wearing eye makeup is taking your makeup off. It's so easy. I'm gonna use a balm to take my makeup off, my face makeup. And this one just really melts into the skin. It's so good. I don't even know the brand. It was sent to me in PR, and I need to figure it out because it is a Korean skincare company and there's not a lick of English on it. So I'll show you guys in a minute, and I feel like someone's gonna be able to figure it out. I've been meaning to look it up for the longest time. Hi, baby.
Hi. That's this one.
Yes?
It's green.
Yeah, they're colors.
Pink and green.
Because They're different colors because there's different flavors.
Yellow, green, and pink.
Yeah. And then I'm going to double cleanse. It's one of my favorite exfoliating washes by Zio Skin. This is one of the better brands for skincare. It's a medical grade skincare brand. Starting with more spray. This is my retinol that I use. It's by Revision, which is also a medical grade skincare. Okay. I'm gonna go in with another Zio product. This is the Skin Brightener. 2 pumps of that. You did not nap today. How are you still going right now? Click it.
Mommy.
You're so silly. Then I'm gonna go in with this 111 Skin Hyaluronic Acid. This is very overpriced for hyaluronic acid. I do not think you need it, but I just had it. But a lot of brands make really good hyaluronic acids. You just want to make sure that your skin is damp when you put it on. Same thing with the snail mucin goes for the hyaluronic acid. So that's why I've been going through so many of these mists, because I use them every other step of my skincare routine now, just because I feel like ever since I started doing this, I feel like my skin has been responding a lot better to my skincare ever since I started applying moisture throughout my skincare routine versus just slapping all the products on and hoping that my skin can like suck it up. After that dries, I'm going to go with my favorite moisturizer right now. It's a nighttime moisturizer by Caudalie or Caudalie. I do not know how to say this brand, but it's one of my favorites for skincare as well. And then I'm gonna let this all soak in my skin for a few hours and just like get my life together, and then I'm probably gonna take a sauna later on to top off this like New Year glow up. I might also go upstairs and do a red light therapy session while we're at it, since we're doing all the treatments today. But that's pretty much it. Brows and all that were done before my trip, so I don't have to do any of that. But I hope that you enjoyed this little glow up with me video, and I hope that you're all having an amazing start to your new year, and that this year brings you so much happiness and health, and I just have a good feeling about this year, you guys. Something in me is just telling me it's gonna be an amazing year. So I will see you guys in my next video, which will be a vlog. It's gonna be a really, really fun vlog. I already have like half of the footage and everything from like Aspen and everything coming together, putting out more quality over quantity. So that is one of my goals for this year, and I think you guys are really going to enjoy the content that comes out versus me just pushing stuff out, which I don't necessarily think I've been horrible about, but I definitely want to like zone in and just put out the best quality possible. So you guys are really gonna love this first vlog coming, which will probably be up soon after this video, if not before. I don't really know what my uploading schedule is looking like right now. I love you guys so much, and I'll see you in my next video. Thanks for watching.